Welcome back everyone, and welcome back to a wet season. Very monsoonal at the moment. 5 weeks off doesn't feel like enough, but we did get into our work while we were in. Had some good times full driving, fishing, and some great times doing some maintenance on the boats. Over the off period that we had over Christmas, New Year's and all that, we did anti-fouling to the dories. We did an impeller replacement on one of the dories. We installed an aircon on the boat and new engine room lights. Just a few things that, you know, just make our life a little bit easier out here. When you're spending so much time at sea, it's the little things that matter. We're about 3 days into the trip, and it's definitely had its challenges so far. We've had a lot of rain. Every afternoon we've had a storm. The wind's changed directions 360 degrees about 20 times over the 3 days we've been out so far. It's just not enjoyable, and the fishing is just as bad as the weather. It's just not a time of year we really want to be out here working. You know, you can waste a lot of time looking for fish that aren't really there, and to be quite honest, it's pretty dangerous being out here. But now we're back out. We've done 3 days, and I think we might get onto a few. Jump out of the water. Jump out. Holy.
I think it just got eaten.
You reckon?
Oh, maybe not.
Oh! No way!
Well, you're gonna have to be quick with that gas, bro.
Oh! Come here. Oh. Oh, I gotta get out of the road, bro. It's gonna bite me.
Yeah.
Here, hold that. Oh.
Oh!
Woo! Oh, so last episode you would have seen that we caught that big cod at the start. Well, in this anchorage there's a few resident jacks. Well, these jacks have just been pestering us. We can't catch them with line, so the man himself's gonna jump in. Oh yes! Good shot, bro. That is a nice one, bro. Wow. No way. Alright, the weather's calmed off a bit. The rain's buggered off. Boys have gone out fishing for some red emperors and some honey guys. And I've decided that I'm going to try my luck trolling the lure around, so bear with me. Here we go. So far, one reef mackerel and one Spanish mackerel, so wish me luck. Getting ready to go tomorrow, and just been informed that there's going to be a low coming over to the east coast in the next 4 or 5 days. We've had 2 weeks off, not what we needed, but it's just the time of year, you know. We're not expecting to go to sea all the time, being able to. We're just a small boat, so it's one of those things you just got to take with a grain of salt and just keep moving forward. Just wanted to show you something pretty special in my opinion. This is pretty unique on a boat of this sort of caliper, of a commercial style, to have this sort of thing. It's the heart of the boat, the main engine. What's special about it is it doesn't look like much. If you're just looking at that, oh, what's special about that one? It's an old Gardner 6LW. So we estimate, we don't really know for sure, but we estimated that this motor was built in 1940. You know, today's 2026. What does that make it? 80 something years old. And it's been rebuilt once in the 90s or early 2000s, I think. And it's still going. It's still running like a charm. It weeps a lot of oil, but it's nothing to be concerned about at all, really. It looks dirty as shit, but you know, it runs really, really good. I love it. So yeah, hopefully we leave by the end of the week. We're back out at sea, and I thought this would be a great time to give you an update about what actually just happened. So the low I was talking about did carry on, and it turned into a Category 5 severe tropical cyclone Narelle, which crossed the coast through Prince of Charlotte Bay near Cohen. Yeah, that definitely stopped us in our tracks, but we're thankful that it didn't come anywhere near us, and that we were able to keep the boat safe and our family safe, because there were a lot of families and boats that were truly impacted by this system, and yeah, we're very grateful we weren't one of them. Now everyone turns their eyes to the future and what the fishing's going to be like coming up, and just going off what's happened on the past, the fishing doesn't go any better after a cyclone. If anything, it goes a lot worse. We've done 2 days now, and we're seeing the impacts, even though we weren't really close to it, but you can see the water's murky. There's a lot of debris in the water, a lot of fresh water. And yeah, we've still got 50 knots here, not sustained, probably 35 to 40 sustained, and gusting up to 50 to 55, which it's not cyclonic, but it can still do damage to the reef. There's no damage here, but the damage does probably lay a bit further to the bottom of the water column towards where the fish actually live. A lot of sediment probably got stirred up, a lot of fresh water coming out of the rivers, a lot of sticks, logs, etc. Oh, it's just what we're going to have to overcome to get through this season. The better times are coming ahead, but you know, this probably didn't come at the best time considering. But no, it's not all doom and gloom here. Like I said, we are coming into the best time of the year, next couple months, and we're looking forward to it greatly. You know, there's a lot of money to be made, a lot of mouths to be fed, a lot of families that'll be happy with their newly found resource of fish. Well, let's get the sinker up. For where that little hand is. I've got it all measured out, so I know exact distance I need to go out, the angle I need to be on, so that hopefully, unlike this time, I can actually get it right. Another major impact we're having at the moment is the fuel prices. Coming out of this trip, the fuel price has hit over $3 a litre where we are, and we're actually quite lucky this boat doesn't burn a lot of diesel. We get 3 trips out of 1 tank of diesel, so we're lucky in that regard. Some boats don't even just get 1 trip and that's it, they got to refill again. And you know, this is greatly impacting Australian caught seafood. Coming into Easter, we're only 2 weeks away, and there's some boats that are tied up, can't go to work. Coming into the best time of the year for prices, etc. First trip done well. Not quite the right colour, but there's a good amount of kilos there, so that's what we want. Also got a bit for the dead market for the people back at home there. Get some fillets. Good Friday. Looking forward to it. Days out from Easter, or Good Friday, and Mother Nature's conjured up a bloody beauty. Alright, 3 days is all we had. We did well last trip, so we come out expecting to do alright this one. But Mother Nature was not on our side. We did horrible. Yeah, it's been blowing 35, 40 knots constantly and raining the whole time. Oh well, you can't win them all, can you? But we tried, that's the main part.